The masculine wounds. In this webinar series, we're going to go deep into all the topics around the masculine wounds, where maybe you gave the power of your finances to somebody because you were not truly in your power, where you gave the responsibility of your choices, your life to somebody, where you made covenants, agreements with somebody, even unknown agreements and unknown covenants. So in this webinar, we're going to go really, really deeply into the power of the masculine to find first where the wounds are, and to address where they came from, and to clear any trauma from the ancestral line which may be active in your life today. So even from past lives. So we're going to work with all the topics related to the wounded masculine in your system. So you can really step into the gifts of the masculine in the next webinar I'll be doing. So this is an immense field of information, and these are wounds which have been created through the ancestral lines and is deep, deep, deep in our subconsciousness and within our blood, within our hearts, within the split minds, within the collective. So this is the collective shadow of the masculine, which is playing out in our current lives. And to change it, let's address our own shadows. Let's address our own demons. Let's address our own ego about hiding oneself or not stepping into one's power or being pushy or aggressive. So we'll go really into truth in this webinar and really address what shadow topics are around the wounded masculine. So I'm really excited to bring this in. This is a big field of information, which will have a big impact then on your life. And these webinars, just as the wounded feminine, were so important and to address because this affects every decision in your life and it affects the way you show up in life. And without looking at these fields within ourselves truthfully, it takes strength and courage to look at your shadow, to look at your demons, to look at your wounded masculine. And in this webinar, we will do that together. So I'm looking forward to holding space for you over the weekend or in the future if you want to watch it in the future. And you can drop into the field and look at all the shadow aspects of the masculine, the wounded masculine from your own life, from your own childhood, from your ancestors' lives, from your ancestors' childhood, and then to bring it into order, bring it into balance again. So this is going to be a deep, deep field of information, maybe information that you don't want to look at, you don't want to address. And I would invite you to take courage and to face what's in your own system. Because if you don't face it now, it's going to keep coming up in your lives. And the only way really to transform something is to accept what's in your own system, to face it and to step into it. And then the power comes in and we can get to the gifts. But before we get to the gifts, which are immense, of the divine masculine, let's look at the wounds first and address them. So I look forward to seeing you there at the webinar if this is something you'd like to make changes in your life to be more powerful in your own, powerful and responsible for your own finances, for your own business, for your own relationship, for your own safety, for your own family system. I invite you to be on this journey with us as we change our own systems, we change the collectives. It's all a mirror of each other. So have a beautiful, beautiful day. And thank you for being on this journey with me on this journey and working with the feminine. And now we're addressing the masculine wounds. It's not about are you a man or a woman? It's about the feminine and masculine within us. And it's to bring balance into the system so they support each other. Thank you.